This is Umar for BoxNation. When Derek Chisora holds a BoxNation mic, it's quite nostalgic. Do you agree?
Very, very, very cool. Box Nation. I was Box Nation.
What was your favourite fight on BoxNation?
All of them. All of them.
I like that ring walking at Sam Sexton.
When I announced a bandana on my face,
Correct.
and people were like, I remember that day. I can't because remember the long robes. I brought them into action. Because before that, people were not doing it. People were doing T-shirts, they were doing short ones, and I was like, you know what? I want to come in there. I'm like, I need one, and I was like, and when I'm covering my face, they're like, oh, why? I'm like, this is the new look. This is it. That was that.
Now loads of people do it.
You know, I'm a trender, bro. People follow me, follow the leader.
Do you think you changed boxing in any ways?
Do I think I changed boxing? I believe that as long as you're alive, boxing hasn't changed. When you die and you're like 10 years in your long dead sleep, then they'll say, yes, you changed it. But for now, no, I haven't yet.
What, everyone kind of forgets you when you're doing greatness, but when you're gone,
Yeah.
they appreciate you. It's
Yeah.
happened with every fighter, every sport.
Yeah, this what happens. This is exactly what we like as human beings. You know, if you're here right now, we don't appreciate you. But when you're gone, we're like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. That was a beautiful moment, you know.
Derek, when I say Manchester, what does it mean to you?
Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Giggs, Wayne Rooney, you know.
But why are we going to Manchester on Feb 8th?
I don't know. I like Manchester. You know, Manchester is beautiful. It's one of the fastest growing cities in United Kingdom. You know, so I like Manchester. You know, it's macho culture basically.
But from what I've heard, you insisted this has got to be in Manchester, your 49th fight.
Yes, it had to be Manchester.
Are we going to Africa for the 50th?
If they got the money for me, yes. I'm working on it right now.
Okay. Give me your reaction then to the fight with Jarrell Miller falling through firstly, Derek.
No, I FaceTimed Jarrell Miller. We spoke. And we actually, because I FaceTimed him when he was having lunch with his wife and his new baby girl. And I'm like, listen, bro, I know exactly where it's coming from. So he's just arguing about that stuff. So when people, instead of people to say, you know what, we had a good run together, I wish you all the best, shake a hand and go. Well, people get upset. They want more. They will just want to take more and take and take and take.
Do you feel for Jarrell?
I feel for everybody who goes through this with managers and promoters. You know, they need to just, for me, I never went through this because I'm always, if I got a contract with somebody, I wait for that contract, and if there's good business to be done, we do business. Do you understand? With Eddie, I never had a contract. You know, with Eddie, I had a handshake, and then that was it. You know, right now with Frank, I don't have a contract with Frank. I don't know. Do I? Yeah, I do have a contract with Frank. Yeah, but with Eddie, it was a handshake. You know, but you know, it's difficult because this is all the problem we have with this sport, because people always want to take and take and take and take, never want to give. Do you understand? So it's quite hard. And I feel for him because he's trying to box. At the same time, on his biggest payday in New York, he messed up. You know? So.
In comes Otto Wallin.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on him?
Good fighter. I was very surprised that he was a mandatory for the IBF #2. You know, it's very weird that some people fight once a year and then suddenly become mandatory for five fights. So, And then suddenly he fought AJ, and then it didn't really go well his way. You know, the only thing people remember him is about him fighting Mike Tyson. What was his best fight he ever had?
Who's that?
Otto Wallin.
He gave Fury a decent fight.
And then before that, who was it?
He beat Gassiev, Murat Gassiev. He was a former cruiserweight, very good cruiserweight, Murat Gassiev.
Yeah, so...
But what did you think of him against Joshua? Because people were saying that was a decent fight going into it.
Man, everybody's got a decent fight before anything. So for me, I won't lie to you, I'm a bit nervous about this fight. You know,
you're nervous.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. Hey, I'm nervous about every fight. To be honest with you, you know, it makes me train more and just go crazy.
What makes you nervous about Otto Wallin?
Everything makes me nervous. That's what you have to understand. Everything makes me nervous. Everybody I fought always made me nervous. I like to be nervous. I like to have that fear factor.
Have you never had, or never not had nerves, rather?
No, I always have nervous. I can't sleep sometimes. I have to wake up, you know, and then I'll be crying and shit like that. Actually, you know what? I cried actually this evening. I woke up in fucking tears.
Why?
Because the headline of the fight made me cry.
Oh, like emotionally?
Emotionally, yeah. And yesterday I was crying on my way home. I'm gonna get yourself together, you pussy. But it is what it is.
When you walk out to Hotel California in a packed Manchester arena, is that what gets you going?
It gets me going. But right now I'm in talks, yeah. I'm trying to get the Eagles to come and sing me out.
No way.
Yeah.
When you say talks, are these like, have they gone quite advanced, these talks, for it to happen?
Yeah. So I'm trying to get the Eagles to come and sing me out right now.
What does Wallin present then to you?
Everything is southpaw, tricky, likes to move a lot. You just have to work harder.
Is it a more difficult fight or different fight to Jarrell Miller? It's definitely a different fight. Is it more difficult?
It's more difficult. It's more harder fight. He's a mover, he's a boxer. He's had to penetrate down. You know, Jarrell Miller, I could take Jarrell Miller to the deep end, I'll drown him. But with this guy, it'll be very difficult.
Okay. As I said, he did very well against Tyson Fury. Against Anthony Joshua, not so much. What were your actually honest reflections of his performance against Joshua?
I think before that, he was not in the ring for a while, was he? He was just waiting for that day to get that mandatory belt. And he hasn't been in the ring for a while. What was his last fight before?
He fought a couple of, about 3 months ago, but on a very small circuit show.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Europe. I can't exactly name where it was.
Yeah. So, yeah, listen, you never know. And then plus, as well, remember he traveled. What is he's based in Vegas, in America, isn't
He trains in New York. He's from Sweden.
Yeah. And then training in New York, and then suddenly you have to fly to London, 6 hours, another 6 hours to Saudi. You know what, that catches up with you, bro, that jet lag, you know? But you never know.
Do you think he froze on that night against AJ?
I think most people freeze when they fight AJ. You know. Was a good fight. 5 rounds, eh?
5 or 6 rounds he finished him off in,
Yeah, 5 rounds, 6 rounds. Good fight.
Do you stop him?
I'll get a victory though, but it's gonna be a hard victory to get.
Okay. Derek, someone that the British public still want to see you fight is Dillian Whyte. Could that be your 50th fight?
I have to do a coin toss between Dillian Whyte and Jarrell Miller. See that big number 55? It's gonna be decided by a coin toss.
He returns to the ring against Ebenezer Tete.
Oh,
Go on.
I've got an idea. Me, Dylan, and Baby Miller might do a show together. I promote it. The winner of that fights me.
Oh, so you put Dylan and Jarrell in.
Yeah,
The winner gets you.
and then on the undercard, I pull other heavyweights, young heavyweights who are trying to come up.
And maybe your nephew as well to start the show.
Don't know about that guy right now. It's pissing me off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave that one there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want Dylan and Jarrell to fight and they get the prize here
Yeah.
in Africa.
Where we go? Where
What do you think about Dylan's return against Ebenezer Tete?
When was that?
No, he's going to have that fight in Gibraltar, December.
In December. This month.
Well, next month. Nearly next month. Well, nearly. Yeah.
What day? What day?
December 15th, it's a Sunday in Gibraltar.
He's fighting Ebenezer Tete.
Who's he?
To be honest, I've only seen him box once when Daniel Dubois stopped him in a round.
Oh well. What? I won't be here though. Am I here for that fight?
We were debating going over for it.
It's not a long flight to Gibraltar, so
Monaco the night before.
Monaco. Might go to Monaco. But what's Monaco? What day?
Should we have the show on Monaco?
14th.
14th.
And then on Sunday, Dylan's got a show in Gibraltar with Jermaine on it.
So can I do Dubai and then come back train and do Monaco?
That's the weekend before.
Can we do that or not?
We need to speak to Alexis.
Were you sad watching Mike Tyson the other night, if you watched it?
Sad about what?
That a legend at 58 couldn't do what he used to. A lot of people in boxing were sad about Mike. He's a legend.
No.
No? Were you
Sad.
happy for him?
Of course I was happy for him. The guy... Okay, it's called entertainment, yeah? When Mike Tyson was a world champion, Jake Paul was still swimming in his dad's nutsack, yeah? And then suddenly, fast forward later, yeah? The era of Mike Tyson is done. Nobody knows Mike Tyson. Yeah, the only people who know Mike Tyson are boxing people. Now, my kids know Mike Tyson. Kids who didn't know Mike Tyson because he boxed Jake Paul. Now his business has gone up now. Yeah, so I don't understand why people get sad for. Mate, they box, they got paid. It wasn't even box, it was like touch sparring. They were using 16-ounce gloves. That was not boxing, but it was good marketing, mate. The only boxing was happening there was Katie Taylor and what's her name?
Amanda Serrano.
Amanda Serrano. But the rest was just entertainment of, a younger guy who wants to prove himself in the boxing scene. Mate, take my hat off to those brothers, man. Him, KSI, Jake Paul, all those guys.
Daniel Dubois just called out Jake Paul.
For what? Who knows Daniel Dubois? For what?
He's the heavyweight world champion.
He is though, but he needs to do more for people to love, to buy tickets to go watch him. Yeah, Daniel Dubois announced a fight right now. Yeah, do you think it will sell out?
Also, if Dubois and who?
If Dubois announced a fight right now, do you think it will sell out?
Depends who he's fighting.
Huh?
Depends who he boxes.
No. Let's be honest. Yeah, I love Daniel. Yeah, he's beautiful win. Yeah, against AJ. I was one of the critics saying, you know what, it'll be a whitewash, but there might end up being a whitewash on the other side. Do you understand? So for that, I got respect. What's that respect for Daniel? Because I always knew Daniel when he boxed in Poland. I went to watch him. I'm always been a fan of his. But he needs to do more. Yeah, if you're holding that belt, you need to do more. You understand?
When you say do more, like more marketing around
More marketing. Let people understand you. Let people know who you are. So end of the day, it's like, okay, you hold the title. Can you put bums on seats? Now we announced you fighting in the O2 Arena. Can you sell out the O2 Arena? That's the whole point. Do you understand? Yes, and then don't get it wrong. Daniel the two-time world champion. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to get that right. They have to respect him with that. I think George Joyce wants a rematch now.
Yeah, I'm sure he does against Daniel. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know, so
There's talks of him and Joseph Parker happening.
that is happening. Let's be honest. It's not about talks. That fight is happening.
Well, we thought you and Miller was happening until right at the last moment. So until it's
Nah,
signed,
no, it's signed. It's happening. I will tell you what date, but I don't want to get into trouble.
I think we all know what date anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna say anyway.
What do you think about that fight,
Which one?
Dubois Parker, if it does happen?
I think Dubois wins it. You know, because I don't think Joseph Parker's got a strong enough chin. Daniel hits hard. You know, Daniel hits hard. So I see that fight. Daniel winning in 5 rounds. 5 rounds, Daniel wins it.
What do you think about the Joshua rematch not happening immediately with Daniel Dubois?
Joshua, you have to you have to do rematches when you are ready. When you are ready, not when everybody's. When you do things when you are ready, not because they want you to TV want you to do it. Joshua's mindset is not right now, so he said he don't want to do it now.
Derek, just before we close off, I think we've been blessed in this era when I talk about Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, yourself, Dillian White, Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois. Like, people relate to them. You guys are characters. You guys sell very well. We've got some good heavyweights coming in this country. Johnny Fisher, Moses Atalma. There's loads coming through. What would your advice be to the young heavyweights from Britain about selling yourself and like capturing the audience?
Right now, he don't have many fights, but right now who is catching the most audience is what's his name? Johnny Fisher. He's selling out. He sells out. He set out for the copper box. I believe by the time he goes for the British title, he'll sell out the O2. You know, I want Tom Moses to do more. You know, because right now he's not doing more for people to buy tickets to go watch him. Yeah, it's good enough you're knocking them out, but really and truly, I want him to do more. For me to say, you know what, Moses is fighting today. I want to buy a ticket. I want to go watch him fight. Do you understand? I want more from him. You know, I want more. I want him to talk more. You know, he's very reserved, but I want more. You know, and Fabio right now, Fabio's on a roll.
Fabio's sellable.
Fabio's sellable. He's on a roll. He's doing great. And then Alonzo Cole has come to heavyweight now. He needs to come in now with devastation. Say, you know what? I was playing around. I'm here now. This is what I'm about to do. Yeah. And who else is there? You got Fraser. Fraser Clark. Bad night for him in Saudi. You know, he started off slow. He got caught very badly, and I hope he's okay. Would he be the same fighter again? I don't know. We have to find out. The promoter is not making his money by selling you. Yeah, you got a problem. You know, it's about bums on seats. That's where the money is. It's not about, oh, I got 10 fights, I got 10 knockouts. Nobody cares. People want to say, you got 10 fights, you got 5 losses, but we're still going to come and watch you. As long as you sell tickets and people are excited to see what you fight, you'll make money.
Well, you've always put bums on seats, so I'm sure Manchester will be packed Feb 8th.
We're going to be sick. We'll be serious. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek.